Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 94 of Isolate, Meditate, Create. My name is Jessica Lynn Johnson. I am the founder and CEO of Soaring Solo Studios, a company dedicated to the direction and development of one person plays. So, welcome to day 94. We are still in it to win it. So, thank you for showing up. The purpose of this experience, if you are new to it, is just to join together in community and creativity and do a little self care, do a little slowing down and writing together. So, welcome. Please go ahead and make sure you have something nearby you to write with and write on. As soon as we are done meditating, we're going to jump into the writing portion of today's event. So, go ahead and close your eyes. Make sure you're in a comfortable seated position and just start to slow down and focus on your breath. Just really focusing on your inhale, audibly exhaling if you need to let go of tension and stress. Do that with some voice. Just imagine that on every in breath, you are breathing in warm and nourishing light, and you are seeing that light fill every inch of your body. Just really envision that to help you slow down and relax in this moment. Just try to drop into this present moment, letting go of your to do list for the rest of the day or the week, letting go of personal dramas you might be dealing with. And just give yourself the gift of being here now, letting all of that go for at least the next 20 minutes. And notice any thoughts that might be racing around in your mind or passing through, and just let them go on their way. Try not to attach to any of them, just let them flow through. And take a moment to do a body scan from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, just slowly surveying every inch of your body. Where might you be holding tension right now or feeling some pain or clenching muscles? And breathe deeply into those places, imagining that that warm and nourishing light is helping those muscles loosen, helping you relax more fully. And start to picture that with every in breath, you are calling into your life things that you would like to manifest, things that fill your cup, things that bring you joy. Imagine that with every in breath, you are breathing in happiness, creativity, abundance, positivity, love, passion, curiosity, innovation, support, encouragement. Whatever it is you need to bring into your experience, imagine that your in breath is calling that forth to you with every inhale. And with every out breath, releasing those things that do not serve you in this moment, releasing negative thinking or limiting beliefs, releasing unforgiveness or bitterness or resentment, scarcity, fear, anxiety. Just let that go on your out breath and continuing to breathe in those things that serve you. So just continue on in this cycle of breathing in those things that serve you, exhaling those things that do not. And start to imagine that your breath is transforming. And that now on your in breath, you are continuing to breathe in those things that serve you, but on your out breath, you are giving back to the world. You're giving back to the world whatever it is you have to offer in this moment. Maybe that's your sense of humor, your love, your encouragement, your support, your allyship, your power, whatever it is you have to offer and give back. Imagine that on your out breath, you are sharing that with the world. And just take a moment to feel the energy of support that is available to you right now on this call, with every person that is showing up to be here right now for self care and self expression and hold this space for one another. And just to really acknowledge your own support for showing up for yourself in this way, for carving out this time. Just be in that energy of support for a moment, giving that acknowledgement. And in the next few moments, I'm going to guide you through visualization. So just keep your eyes closed and your breath deep and your body relaxed. And know that you never have to share anything that comes up for you unless you choose to. So be very uncensored in this experience. Try not to control it or make sense of it. Just see what your intuition, imagination, and subconscious mind want to reveal to you. I want you to call to mind a time that you had to defend yourself, a time that you had to defend yourself. Maybe this was physically, maybe this was verbally, but a time where you had to show up and defend yourself. And you might be sitting in that moment right now, knowing that you need to defend yourself and you haven't yet done it, or it might be a past memory. So just let that circumstance come to your mind. And as this memory surfaces, just try and recall as many of the details as you can. When did this happen to you? Who else was involved? Where were you? How old were you? What season of the year was it? Were you indoors or outdoors? Just as many of those details as you can to let the memory really show up fully for you. And what does it look like for you to defend yourself? How do you defend yourself? Do you use words? Do you call on other people to come to your aid as well? Do you physically defend yourself? What does it look like to defend yourself? Do you feel like you honored yourself in this exchange? Do you feel like you got your point across and that you were able to show up for yourself, or did you feel defeated? How did this play out? And if you haven't defended yourself yet, and this is a circumstance you find yourself in right now, then just imagine how it might play out, what it might feel like, what you might do. And just really get in touch with your feelings as you access this memory. Really honor what is coming up for you emotionally, and be with that and acknowledge whatever it is. And did you learn or change or transform from this experience? Did you become stronger, wiser? Do you protect yourself more? Are you more guarded? How did this experience change you or transform you? And just be with this memory for another few moments and see if there's anything else that your creativity, imagination want to show you, want to reveal to you. Just be with it for a couple of more moments. And just take another deep breath in. And on our exhale, slowly opening our eyes and coming back to this present moment. And go ahead and reach for whatever it is you have to write with or write on. And I'm going to set my timer for 8 minutes. And I just want you to write freely about whatever it is that came up for you. So, some ideas you could write from first person monologue, just a piece of narration. You could write poetry or song lyrics. You could personify a feeling. For instance, you could step into the feeling of anger and portray it as a character. You could become an inanimate object that was privy to the situation and tell the story from its perspective. You could write a multiple character scene, and in solo theater, you would be most likely playing all of those characters. So there's no way to mess it up. Just allow yourself to be really expressive and uncensored, and I'll let you know when your time is up. You have about 2.5 minutes left. And just about 30 seconds left. Okay, that's our time. Go ahead and wrap up your writing. I encourage, if you wrote in a notebook or scrap paper or something like that, transcribe it into a document on your computer so that you have it saved somewhere safe. Especially if you're wanting to turn it into a memoir or a solo show or something like that. You never really know what's going to be pertinent to that story in the early stages, in the infancy stages of developing something. So save everything, because you never know what you're going to toss and what you're going to keep. And my apologies if you can hear my puppy gnawing on a bone over there. She's being quite loud. But at least we're through the meditation part while she's getting noisy. So I put some announcements in the chat for everyone. So please check those out. We have a lot of wonderful things happening in our community. My next free class is happening on Saturday, December 5th. So if those of you who are interested in creating a solo show or polishing your current solo show, it's 100% free. I'm doing it monthly right now on Zoom. I've been doing it for years. So that is Saturday, December 5th, 10 a.m. It's about 90 minutes, and all that is required is an RSVP through my website. So just go to SoaringSoloStudios.com under free stuff, and you can sign up, and you will get an email with the Zoom link and all the other information. Also, the Creating Captivating Characters Intensive is happening again in December. We've been sold out September, October, November, and now we are continuing on in December for the first 3 weeks. That is a deep dive at character creation in solo theater. So you're going to really learn about the tools and techniques for crafting characters in this genre, which is completely unique to any other genre. And we start you from the ground up, or if you even have characters in shows already, this will really help you polish those characters. And it is being led by soaring solo instructor Heather Dowling, who is an award-winning and toured solo artist herself, very masterful with characters. She has upwards of 40 characters in her 2 award-winning solo shows that I had the honor to direct. And I will also be sitting in for part of that experience as well to lend my expertise. So that's happening Wednesday evenings in December from 7 to 9:30. All 3 weeks are $149. So just email me if you'd like to know more about that or hold space. It is very limiting seats. So just give me a text or an email if you have my text. So soringsoloartist@gmail.com, and I will give you more information. What else? What else? And if you'd like to work with me as a coach or try out a power pair session, one-on-one session, small group, anything like that, you can also email me and I'll give you more information on how to get started with that. All 94 days of IMC are on my YouTube channel. So if you tuned in late today or you want to listen to it again, or you want to go over any of the other days that you might have missed, it is all there on my YouTube channel, Jessica Lynn Johnson, Soaring Solo LLC, along with a whole bunch of other tutorials and solo theater related videos. So please feel free to check that out. And ignore the typo. I said our next IMC is the 18th, which is today. So I meant next week, which is the 25th. So you can jump on again, the same link, same time on the 25th for another IMC. It'll be day 95, which I can hardly believe. Invite your friends and family. Everybody is welcome. And then also big news, tomorrow night is the Soaring Solo Salon, which I'm very excited about. It will be featuring brand new work by 6 very talented members of the Soaring Solo community. So they are going to be sharing works in progress, and we would love your feedback. We're going to do a Q&A on Zoom with the audience after the live streaming performance at the Whitefire. And so it's just a really great community event where we can see where these pieces are at, how they're doing, where they need to move and improve, and where they're succeeding. So please feel free to tune in for that. You can get your tickets at my website, SoaringSoloStudios.com. Just go under events. And I think that's everything. So I'll leave the chat up for just a little while longer if you want to jot down some of those announcements or chat with one another. And always feel free to reach out to me if you have questions. Have a beautiful, beautiful hump day. Bye, everyone.